Mindset and muscle. How to stay motivated every day. Your mind is the first muscle. You do not change your life by accident. You change your life by decision. Your body follows your mind. Before you lift a weight, before you take a step, before you wake up early, your mind decides first. This is why mindset comes before muscle. If your mind is weak, your body will stop. If your mind is strong, your body will follow. Many people say they want to be fit. Many people say they want to be strong. Many people say they want a better life, but few people train their mind. They train only their body. They count reps, they count calories, they count steps, but they do not train discipline. They do not train focus. They do not train belief. And when life becomes hard, they stop. This is not because their body is weak. It is because their mindset is weak. If you want real change, you must start from the inside. You must build your mind first. Imagine your mind as a muscle. At first, it is small. It gets tired fast. It gives up quickly. But when you train it every day, it becomes stronger. It becomes calmer. It becomes more focused. A strong mind creates a strong body. A strong body supports a strong mind. They grow together. This is the true formula: mindset and muscle together. Many beginners think motivation is magic. They wait for motivation. They wait for the perfect mood. They wait for the right time. But motivation is not something you wait for. Motivation is something you create. You do not feel motivated first. You act first. Then motivation follows. Action comes before emotion. Movement comes before feeling. If you sit and wait, nothing will change. If you move, even when you feel tired, your brain starts to wake up. Your energy starts to rise. Your confidence starts to grow. This is the secret. Do first, feel later. Your mind is like a leader. Your body is like a team. If the leader is weak, the team is confused. If the leader is strong, the team follows. You must become the leader of your own life. You are not here to be average. You are not here to live on autopilot. You are here to grow. You are here to become better. But growth is uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. Discipline is uncomfortable. Comfort is easy. Comfort feels safe. Comfort feels warm. But comfort never makes you strong. Comfort never makes you proud. Comfort never builds confidence. Strength is built in discomfort. Discipline is built in discomfort. Confidence is built in discomfort. Every time you choose effort over ease, you train your mindset. Every time you choose action over excuses, you grow stronger inside. Your body is only the outside result. Your mindset is the real work. Look at your life today. Look at your habits. Look at how you spend your time. Look at how you talk to yourself. Your life is a mirror of your mindset. If you think small, you live small. If you think strong, you become strong. Your thoughts shape your actions. Your actions shape your results. Your results shape your identity. This is a simple chain: thought, action, result, identity. If you want to change who you are, you must change how you think. You may say, "I am just not motivated. I am too tired. I do not have time. I will start tomorrow." These are not facts. These are stories your mind tells you. Your mind wants comfort. Your mind wants safety. Your mind wants to avoid pain. But growth requires effort. Growth requires discomfort. Growth requires discipline. Your mind will resist at first. That is normal. When you start to train, your body feels pain. When you start to focus, your mind feels resistance. But resistance is not danger. Resistance is a sign of change. Every strong person you admire started as a beginner. Every disciplined person you respect was once undisciplined. Every confident person you follow was once unsure. They did not wait to feel ready. They acted before they felt ready. You do not need perfect conditions. You need a decision. Decide to show up. Decide to move. Decide to try. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Your future is built from today, not from dreams, not from plans, from actions. Even small actions matter. One push-up matters. One walk matters. One healthy meal matters. One focused hour matters. Small actions, repeated daily, create big change over time. You do not need to be extreme. You need to be consistent. Consistency beats intensity every time. One day of hard work feels good. 1 month of consistent work changes your body. 1 year of consistent work changes your life. Your mindset decides if you stay consistent. If your mindset is weak, you quit when it gets hard. If your mindset is strong, you continue when it gets hard. This is the difference between people who change and people who stay the same. You do not need talent to be disciplined. You do not need money to be focused. You do not need perfect genetics to be strong. You only need a decision and the courage to repeat that decision every day. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline stays. Motivation is a feeling. Discipline is a system. Feelings change. Systems stay. When you build a system, you do not depend on mood. You do not depend on energy. You do not depend on inspiration. You act because it is your standard. You brush your teeth every day, not because you feel motivated, but because it is your habit. You must make training your body and training your mind part of your daily identity. Not something special, not something rare, but something normal. You are not trying to be strong. You are becoming a strong person. You are not trying to be disciplined. You are becoming a disciplined person. Identity is powerful. What you believe about yourself shapes what you do. If you say, "I am lazy," your actions will follow that story. If you say, "I am someone who does not give up," your actions will follow that story. Change your story. Change your life. Your mind listens to your words. Your body listens to your mind. Speak strength. Act with purpose. Move with discipline. Even when you feel tired, even when you feel slow, even when you feel unsure. Progress does not require perfection. It requires persistence. Some days you will feel strong. Some days you will feel weak. Both days matter. Strong days build your body. Weak days build your character. Character is what carries you when motivation is gone. When you train on hard days, you teach your mind one thing: I can continue even when it is difficult. This lesson is more powerful than any muscle. Your body will change in months. Your mindset will change your entire life. This is why we start here, with the mind. Before we talk about workouts, before we talk about routines, before we talk about techniques, we build the foundation. A weak foundation collapses under pressure. A strong foundation supports everything. Your mindset is your foundation. Today is not about becoming perfect. It is about becoming committed. You do not need to win every day. You only need to show up every day. Show up when you feel strong. Show up when you feel tired. Show up when no one is watching. This is how you become different. Not by big moments, but by small choices repeated daily. You are closer than you think. You are stronger than you believe. You are capable of more than you imagine, but only if you decide to act. Your journey does not start when you feel ready.
It starts when you take responsibility. Responsibility is power. Blame makes you weak. Excuses keep you stuck. Ownership sets you free. Say this to yourself: my life is my responsibility. My growth is my responsibility. My discipline is my responsibility. No one is coming to save you, and that is good news, because it means your future is in your hands. Your hands, your mind, your effort. This is where strength is born. In the quiet moments, when no one is watching, when no one is cheering, when it is just you and your choice. Choice to stay the same, or choice to become better. You already know the answer. Every day you stand at this crossroad: comfort or growth, excuses or action, fear or courage. The path you choose becomes the life you live. This is the beginning, not of a workout, but of a new identity.
Part 2. Turn motivation into daily action. Motivation is a spark. Habits are the fire. A spark can start something, but only fire can keep it alive. Many people feel motivated today. They watch a video, they read a quote, they feel excited. Tomorrow, the feeling is gone, and they stop. This is why motivation alone is not enough. You need a system. You need daily action. You need habits that work even when you feel tired. A habit is a behavior you repeat without thinking. You do not ask if you should do it. You just do it. Your goal is not to feel motivated every day. Your goal is to act every day. Action builds momentum. Momentum builds confidence. Confidence builds identity. This is how change becomes permanent. Do not wait for the perfect plan. Do not wait for perfect conditions. Start small. Start simple. Small actions done daily are stronger than big actions done once. One push-up every day is better than one hard workout per month. One healthy choice every meal is better than one perfect diet per year. Consistency is quiet, but it is powerful. Think of a river. It does not rush in one moment. It flows every day, and over time, it shapes mountains. Your habits are your river. If you want a strong body, build a daily movement habit. If you want a strong mind, build a daily discipline habit. If you want a strong life, build a daily action habit. Do not try to change everything at once. That leads to overwhelm, and overwhelm leads to quitting. Change one thing first, then build from there. Choose one small action you can do every day, no matter how you feel. It can be a short walk. It can be 10 push-ups. It can be 5 minutes of stretching. It can be 1 glass of water in the morning. The action must be simple, so simple that you cannot fail. Success at the beginning is not about intensity, it is about continuity. You want to win every day, even if the win is small. When you win small every day, your brain starts to trust you, your confidence grows, your identity changes. You begin to see yourself differently, not as someone who quits, but as someone who continues. This is powerful. Your mind starts to say, I am the type of person who shows up. I am the type of person who does not stop. Identity is stronger than motivation. You do not need to force yourself. You act because this is who you are becoming. Now let us build your daily system. Every system has 3 parts: trigger, action, reward. A trigger tells your brain when to start. An action is what you do. A reward tells your brain this is good. For example, you wake up. This is the trigger. You stretch for 5 minutes. This is the action. You feel more awake and calm. This is the reward.
When you repeat this every day, your brain learns the pattern. Soon, you do it automatically. Choose a trigger that already exists in your life. Waking up, brushing your teeth, coming home from work, before going to bed. Attach your new habit to an old habit. After I wake up, I move my body. After I brush my teeth, I stretch. After I come home, I walk for 10 minutes. This is how you make habits stick. Do not rely on memory. Use structure. Put your shoes near the door. Place your water bottle on your desk. Set a simple reminder. Make the right action easy. Make the wrong action hard. If your phone distracts you, put it in another room. If junk food tempts you, do not buy it. Your environment shapes your behavior. A strong person does not rely on willpower. They design their environment. Now let us talk about energy. Many people say, "I'm too tired. I have no energy." But energy is not only physical, it is mental. When your mind is clear, your body feels lighter. When your mind is stressed, your body feels heavy. This is why mindset and muscle are connected. Sleep matters, water matters, food matters, but so does your inner dialogue. What you say to yourself every day becomes your reality. If you say, "This is too hard," your brain looks for a way to stop. If you say, "I can do one more," your brain looks for a way to continue. You do not need to lie to yourself. You need to guide yourself. Talk to yourself like a coach, not like a critic. A critic says, "You're weak. You always fail." A coach says, "Keep going. One more step." Your inner voice can build you or break you. Choose to build. Some days will feel heavy. You will feel slow. You will feel unmotivated. On those days, lower the goal, but do not break the habit. If you planned to train for 1 hour, train for 10 minutes. If you planned a hard workout, do a light one. The rule is simple. Never miss twice. Missing once is human. Missing twice creates a pattern. Protect the pattern, not the perfection. Your body responds to repetition. Your mind responds to consistency. This is how discipline is built. Discipline is not punishment. It is self-respect. When you keep your promises to yourself, you trust yourself more. Trust creates confidence. Confidence creates courage. Courage changes your life. Now think about time. Many people say, "I don't have time." But time is not found. Time is created. You always make time for what matters. You make time for your phone. You make time for entertainment. You make time for comfort. If growth matters to you, you will make time for it. Even 10 minutes a day is enough to start. 10 minutes today, 10 minutes tomorrow, 10 minutes every day. This is over 5 hours per month, over 60 hours per year. Change is built in these small windows. You do not need a perfect schedule. You need a priority. Decide what is important, then protect it.
Now let us connect mind and muscle. Your workout is not just for your body. It is training for your mind. Every time you finish a session, you teach yourself one lesson. I can do hard things. This lesson follows you outside the gym, into your work, into your study, into your life. When you lift when it is hard, you learn to act when life is hard. When you finish when you want to quit, you learn to persist in every area. Your body becomes a classroom. Your sweat becomes your teacher. This is why physical training is powerful. It is not about looks. It is about character. It is not about being better than others. It is about being better than yesterday. Track your progress, not to judge yourself, but to see your growth. Write down what you do, how many days you show up, how you feel after. Progress becomes visible, and what is visible is motivating. But do not become obsessed with numbers.
Do not compare your journey to others. Everyone starts in a different place. Everyone moves at a different speed. Comparison steals joy. Focus builds strength. Your only competition is who you were before. Some days you will move forward fast, some days slowly. Both are still movement. Remember, you are not building a body for a season. You are building a life. Short-term effort creates long-term results. Your habits today are your future tomorrow. Every action is a vote for the person you are becoming. When you move today, you vote for strength. When you choose discipline today, you vote for confidence. When you choose consistency today, you vote for growth. No one sees most of these votes, but they all count. One day, you will look back and see that your life changed, not because of one big moment, but because of thousands of small choices. This is how real transformation happens. Part 3. Mental strength for a lifetime. Motivation will not always be there. Energy will not always be high. Life will not always be easy. This is not a problem. This is reality. The people who succeed are not the people who feel strong every day. They are the people who continue even when they feel weak. This is mental strength. Mental strength is not loud. It is quiet. It shows up when no one is watching. It stays when excitement is gone. Your body will face limits. Your mind will face doubt. Your life will face obstacles. The question is not, will it be hard? The question is, how will you respond when it is hard? Every challenge is a test of identity, not a test of ability. When you meet difficulty, your mind will offer you two paths: stop or continue. Most people choose comfort. Few people choose growth. Growth is not comfortable, but comfort is expensive. It costs you your potential. It costs you your future. Strength is built when you choose growth. Doubt will come. It always comes. You will hear a voice that says, "You are not good enough. You are too slow. You will never change." This voice is not truth. It is fear. Fear tries to protect you from pain, but it also protects you from growth. You do not need to fight fear. You need to act despite fear. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is movement with fear present. Every time you act while afraid, your mind learns, "I am stronger than my doubts." Doubt becomes quieter. Confidence becomes louder. This is not because life becomes easier, it is because you become stronger. Your past does not define your future, your habits do. What you did before does not decide what you can do next. What you do today creates who you become tomorrow. You are not your mistakes, you are your direction. Direction matters more than speed. If you move in the right direction, even slowly, you are still winning. Now let us talk about pain. Pain is part of growth. Physical pain, mental pain, emotional pain. When you train your body, you feel discomfort. Your muscles burn, your breath becomes heavy. This is not injury, this is adaptation. Your body breaks down, then rebuilds stronger. The same is true for the mind. When you challenge your comfort, your mind feels pressure. Your old habits resist. But pressure creates progress. Avoiding discomfort keeps you the same. Facing discomfort changes you. You do not grow by staying safe. You grow by stepping forward. One step outside your comfort zone every day. Not a big leap, just one step. Over time, your comfort zone expands. Your fear shrinks. Your confidence rises. You become someone who can handle more. This is what mental strength looks like. Mental strength is doing the work when no one claps, when results are slow, when progress feels invisible. Invisible progress is still progress. Roots grow in the dark before the tree grows tall.
You may not see change today, but change is happening. Trust the process, but more importantly, trust yourself. Your body reflects your effort. Your mind reflects your discipline. Now let us talk about failure. You will fail. Everyone does. You will miss workouts. You will make bad choices. You will lose momentum. Failure does not make you weak. Quitting does. Failure is feedback. It shows you where to adjust, not where to stop. Do not ask, why am I bad at this? Ask, what can I learn from this? Learning turns mistakes into tools. Every strong person you admire failed more times than you can imagine. They did not become strong by avoiding failure. They became strong by learning from it.
When you fall, stand up, not with anger, not with shame, but with commitment. Say, I am still here. I am still moving. I am not done. This is resilience. Resilience is the ability to continue even when progress feels slow. Slow progress is still progress. You do not need to be perfect. You need to be persistent. One more day, one more step, one more effort. This is how lives change. Now think about your future self. Imagine the person you want to become. Stronger, calmer, more disciplined, more confident. That person is not built in one moment. That person is built in daily choices. Every workout, every walk, every healthy meal. Every time you choose effort, you are shaping that future self. Your future self is watching you, depending on you. Do not let that person down. When you feel tired, remember why you started. You did not start to be perfect. You started to become better. When you feel like quitting, remember what quitting costs. It costs growth. It costs confidence. It costs the life you could have lived. When you continue, you gain strength. You gain respect for yourself. You gain control of your life. Control is freedom. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are the architect of your habits. Your habits shape your character. Your character shapes your destiny. Destiny is not luck. Destiny is discipline over time. Now let us bring everything together. Mindset is your foundation. Habits are your structure. Mental strength is your protection. Mindset gives you direction. Habits give you movement. Mental strength keeps you going when life pushes back. This is the complete system. You do not need special talent. You do not need perfect conditions. You do not need motivation every day. You need responsibility. You need consistency. You need courage. Responsibility says, my life is my choice. Consistency says, I will show up again tomorrow. Courage says, I will continue even when it is hard. With these three, you become unstoppable. Not because life becomes easy, but because you become capable. Capable of effort. Capable of discipline. Capable of growth. Your body will change. Your posture will change. Your energy will change. But the greatest change will be inside. You will walk differently. You will speak differently. You will think differently. Not with arrogance, but with quiet confidence. Confidence that comes from knowing I keep my promises to myself. This is real power. Power is not control over others. Power is control over yourself. When you control your actions, you control your direction. When you control your direction, you control your future. This is why mindset and muscle belong together. The body teaches the mind discipline. The mind teaches the body endurance. Together, they create a person who does not break easily. Not perfect, but strong. Not fearless, but courageous. Not always motivated, but always committed. This is the path. Not a short path, not an easy path, but a meaningful one. Every day you choose comfort or growth, excuses or action, fear or courage. Choose growth, choose action, choose courage. Your life is not changed by words. It is changed by what you do after the words. Stand up, move your body, focus your mind. Do it today, do it tomorrow, do it again and again. One day, you will look back and thank yourself for not quitting. You will see a person who is stronger, not only in body, but in character. This is the reward of discipline. Not just a better body, but a better life. Your journey does not end here. It continues with every choice you make. Mindset, muscle, discipline. These are not tools. They are a way of living. Live with purpose. Move with discipline. Grow with courage. And remember, you do not become strong by waiting. You become strong by acting. Every day.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Self-Study Every Day for more helpful lessons. Leave a comment and tell me what you want to learn next.